Hello guys, it's Ben here from Next Gen Base, and I'm here with Johnny. Hi. I'm here with Andy.
Hello.
And I'm still here with my cat, who is very much asleep.
She's having a good time at the minute,
Bless
listening
her.
to us talk shit about video games.
I season you said bless her.
No, I said bless you.
You said bless her.
No, I said
Did
bless
you
you.
say bless you?
No, he said bless her.
Roll
Rewind the tape.
She's having a good time at the minute,
Bless her.
listening.
I said bless you. Anyway, this is episode 3 of our brand new series, which we are tentatively calling Game Pass.
No.
This is episode 3 of our new series, which we are tentatively calling Subscription Roulette. In which we find out if a game is good or a dud.
Johnny still does not
Johnny
like
doesn't
any
like
of
that
those
at all.
words. Any of those words.
So I'm just thinking about combining the whole thing to Subscription Roulette, good or dud. But this week we're looking at a game that Andy got assigned. We take a game, or we take a whole list of all the games on Game Pass, PS Plus, EA Play, Ubisoft Collection, whatever it's called now.
Whatever the hell
you
there
play.
is now.
I sometimes play, yeah. We take a list of those, we spin a wheel, and you get given a game at random. So Andy got given
Gungrave G.O.R.E. on Xbox Game Pass, which actually is a game I wanted to play.
They just picked 3 words that sound a bit scary.
I mean, I'm going to say
in one part of the dictionary.
Yeah, if we just open the dictionary at G, it's like...
Gun, grave, gore.
I'm going to say something to you, Johnny, that will probably explain why it's got such a random name. It is incredibly anime. It's very anime. Now, I like an anime.
I don't.
I like something like Xenoblade Chronicles, I like those kind of games. Gungrave G.O.R.E. is what you would imagine a very anime game on the PS2 to be.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Sure.
Gungrave actually was a game on the PS2. I remember playing
The name
it.
rings a... Yeah,
So
it did ring a
basically,
bell.
you play as a lad called Grave, who's edgy as basically comes from the early 2000s.
Does he get a gun?
He has many guns, Benjamin. He's got long hair, sunglasses, doesn't
Has he got
really
like the centre
speak.
parting?
Yeah,
the anime
kind of
centre parting.
centre parting.
Yeah.
He's got a coffin that he's got slung to his back, a bit like the old Western character Django from the old spaghetti Western films, in which he carries basically his arsenal of weapons. And he can use it as a rocket
Like Desperado.
launcher. Yeah, like the film Desperado, but not a guitar case. It's a coffin. You have just watched that, so yeah.
It's not very practical, is it? A coffin.
It's not really, no, and it's on a chain, and it's quite big. But the idea is, he works with like this FBI agent to take. He's working with this FBI agent to take down the mafia.
Sure.
Effectively.
Sure.
Like this mystical guy with a coffin full of guns, working with the FBI.
The FBI, like,
Why
he
wouldn't you?
seems stable.
Yeah.
Seems like a sure bet.
I mean, I sent you a video of the intro sequence in which
did.
you're introduced to the character, and that initially made me think, okay, this could be quite good fun.
Yeah, I thought that was alright.
Yeah, it initially starts off in like this kind of docklands with these bad-looking bad dudes, wandering along with their guns, and something appears in the sky in the distance. It's only a coffin flying through the atmosphere, almost burning up.
Does happen.
And they just stop and look at it, watch it, until it lands on one of them. Grave leaps out of it, pulls some guns out. First he grabs one of the guy's heads, twists it round to break his neck, and the guy just stands there with his machine gun and just goes, and then dies. I was like, I'm engaged with this game now.
Okay, that sounds quite good.
Yeah.
It was all downhill from there. Unfortunately,
They spent all the money on that first FMV.
I mean, basically, it's a run and gun. You run down corridors. You've got a dodge. You've got you fire your guns by pressing down the right trigger. You can either fire fully automatic or semi-automatic. Semi-automatic allows you to do a charged attack as well. So you do a burst shot 3 and then fire off a charged attack.
Oh, okay.
Fully automatic means you can just do a spray and pray through a whole bunch of enemies. It does a bit of auto targeting, but you can actually target enemies as well. Like I say, you've got a dodge, you've got a little jump. You got a bunch of other abilities that you can call upon. You've got like a wheel of special abilities as well, which you can activate if you pull the right trigger, the left trigger rather, and one of the face buttons. And you start off with just a basic rocket launcher, but you can upgrade your abilities as you're going through the game. You can like upgrade your special meter so that you can use different and more abilities. But at its core, it's run down a corridor, shoot a bunch of dudes. Run down another corridor, shoot another bunch of dudes.
Okay.
Until you get to a boss battle, which are quite good fun. But you actually have to go through umpteen corridors and big rooms full of dudes, shooting them as you go. And it's, as I said earlier, it feels like a PS2 game. It's one of those, like, it feels like it's from an old generation with like a fresh coat of paint on it. Visually, it's not awful.
Is there any like randomness to it, or is it kind of these are the levels that you will play?
Yeah, so you go through like a story in order, so it's not like a roguelike or anything like that. It is, yeah, it might have been quite good as a roguelike, but no, it's just sort of like baked levels, and you just kind of go mission to mission.
Stuff like that almost sounds like it could.
Yeah.
Describing it sounds all right, because like it sounds a bit Hotline Miami in some respects.
Good game.
Because that's very tight, but that's all about like timing and learning the movements and stuff like that.
It's not really like Hotline Miami. No, it's like an old PS2 game. It's like
what platform did it actually launch on?
What, the new version?
The one you played?
The one I played.
PS4? PS5?
Yeah, I think it's available on PS5 / I don't know whether it's got a PS4 version. I think
Probably will be on PS4.
It was definitely downloadable to my Xbox One S.
Oh yeah.
So I think there's a PS4 version. But yeah, there's like a PlayStation version, there's an Xbox version. I think it's on Steam as well. It's
bit of a Devil May Cry vibe to it.
It looks like Devil May Cry. It's not as good as Devil May Cry. Okay. I mean, it feels like you're running through treacle a lot of the time as well. It's quite a slow game.
Now I notice that it's called Gungrave G.O.R.E, and the G.O.R.E is an initiative.
I don't know what
G.O.R.E.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know what.
Do you know what the G.O.R.E?
I didn't get far enough into the game to actually understand.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
I think the cat's getting fed up with Gungrave G.O.R.E.
Cat's up.
Oh no, she's just gonna lick herself. Excellent. So yeah, I is it good or is it a dud?
I would say it's probably a dud because it just didn't engage me, and it's a shame because I did want to play it. It also, and I think this kind of makes it feel like an older game as well. The translation on the dialogue is clearly translated from Japanese very badly.
Okay.
And it feels like almost like every line delivered by the English voice actors is like, focus on the paycheck.
Oh dear.
I'm getting paid for this.
You're getting Michael Caine in Jaws vibes.
Yeah, it's a lot of words that don't really work together.
That's a shame.
And it feels like it could have been a fun little throwback, but it's just too. It's not even janky. You know, I didn't even find anything that was broken in it or anything like that.
It's just not that good.
It doesn't engage, it's not fun, I didn't find it enjoyable. And I would have loved that sort of game back in the PS2 era.
Yeah.
But it's not been updated enough. It doesn't feel like a modern take on it. It feels like we're taking a game that belonged on an older console
and we've
just kind of given it a pretty sheen. Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's a bit of a shame. First dud of the series.
Indeed.
Which is fine, they can't all be hits.
Should have played Need for Speed, mate. That was great.
Need for Speed, yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go. Episode number 3 of Subscription Roulette, good or dud.
I think you're just saying that now just to piss him off.
I am absolutely saying it just to wind Johnny up.
I'm an ocean of calm.
That's going to punch me in the face when this video is done. But that's it, episode 3 done. Let us know, are there any particular games you want to see us cover in the series? Any other subscription services we might have missed out? I say we've got Game Pass, PS Plus, EA Play, Uplay Plus.
Uplay Plus?
Yeah.
That's a lot of words.
Luna, I think you've said you've got.
We could probably work on Luna. I haven't actually got full Luna. I've only got the access that you get through Prime.
Half Moon, if you will. Half Moon. Luna.
If Andy bends over again, we'll get full Luna. Anyway,
You see, because lunar means moon.
we get it.
So if you get half
know what you
lunar, then
mean.
it's half moon. Like partial eclipse.
Jonathan, I know what you mean.
But no one laughed, so I just felt
No,
like
it's
it's
not good. Anyway, we'll see you soon. Get subscribed. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know again
down below.
games and stuff. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
I mean, has no one ever thought of that?
What?
Like half lunar subscription
Jesus
should be called partial eclipse or something.